The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Thanks, Brian. Well, Steph Curry asked to define his impact on the NBA. He said, quote, "I understand the game has changed a lot, and I've had a huge part in that, but it's not for me to articulate. I just enjoy what I get to do every day. And I think that's why good things keep happening, because I embrace what's next." BA?
Eyes on the prize, Allie. Thanks. And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Inside, Okogie. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Wiggins from long range. And the Warriors with another 3. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. It just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. Hits a 3-pointer.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Paul passes to Durant. Here's Ayton. Lets it go from deep. Looney grabs a miss. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Wiggins for 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish. And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. Stephen Curry.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's rolling around the perimeter ready to fire.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Paul. Last game for him, he picked up 10.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Wiggins outside. The 3 from Thompson. And the Warriors with another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Paul's shot is off.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Back to Wiggins. Outside Curry. It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors ahead, leading by 14. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors. We've got Campaign, T.J. Warren out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Landale in at center. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big. Well, entering the NBA can be a difficult challenge, and age can add to that challenge. Jonathan Kuminga was just 19 years old when he stepped onto an NBA court.
Now here's Poole. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And here's Kuminga for three. And the Warriors with another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Payne with the bucket. Boy, being so young for his draft class. Kuminga has done well in the league, Richard.
What I like is how he's capitalized on his minutes. Any chance he gets to shine, he works hard to make the most of it. That's the kind of dedication that is invaluable in a young guy.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
For three, DiVincenzo sinks it from distance. DiVincenzo's gotten himself on the board with a three there. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Warren. Takes a three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And here are the Warriors now. They're on an 11-2 run. Iguodala finds Kuminga for three. DiVincenzo. And the Warriors with another three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Oh, Green with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in. Outside Booker. Ball stolen. For three, DiVincenzo. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in for Green. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Wiggins, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Stephen Curry in for Poole.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Outside Curry. Shoots over Paul. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end the quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, Clash of the Titans, going against the best team in the NBA. You have to minimize your turnovers, take good shots, and make big plays and big shots. That's a lot to ask, but that's what it's going to take.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Warriors.
They feasted from three so far. Couldn't stretch the floor much more. I mean, it's put them firmly in control of this game.
Gotta have that floor space, open concept, indoor-outdoor living. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I like that.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so in the game for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
And he makes the first. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
And the Suns making a change here. Payne's checked in.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with this skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Here's Payne. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Payne's got his second basket of the night.
Anytime you get a nice look inside, it's a good possession.
Back to Wiggins. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Outside Booker. Back to Payne. Outside Booker. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Green finds Curry. This one for 3. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Curry gets the bucket.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Now here's Looney. Outside Curry. He gets it up. Oh, at the buzzer. Wow.
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Terrence Ross is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Darius Baisley. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Landale in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Curry. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Warren. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for the nice dunk.
Payton passes to Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Pass to Green. Down low. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. And this preseason, the Warriors and the Wizards faced off in Japan. Nice to have the NBA continue that international outreach.
And it was something that was put on hold during the pandemic. It's nice to have things getting back to normal because the NBA, all they want to do is continue growing the game.
Hall, he's checked in for the Suns.
Chris Hall.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Kuminga pulls it in.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here's Kuminga coming off a Suns make. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Landale misses the three. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And the basket is good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Stephen, another quality win. Is this one you can build on?
For sure. We're trying to create momentum. We understand what it takes to win a championship and put a nice little streak together, playing against some great teams. That's only going to continue. Great challenges for us to kind of focus in on.
Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.